In this video, we're going to show you how to insert your own custom logo into your proposal or business plan or other business documents using our Proposal Pack Wizard. This is one of the most common customizations people like to make, is inserting their own logo and usually setting a color scheme to match their logo. So we're going to start with a logo, and we've just loaded it up into Microsoft Paint. We're going to use Microsoft Paint because that's a free image program that everybody has. So this is our custom logo we're going to be working with. And these steps will work with any logo in any of our hundreds of proposal packs. So one thing we want to do is let's take note of the colors in our logo. And if you're not familiar with colors, we're going to be using RGB color values. That's red, green, blue. So in Microsoft Paint, we'll just click the eyedropper. We'll put it on our orange color of our logo. You see that just changed to orange. Edit colors. And you'll see these three numbers, red, green, blue. That is the color value of our logo for the orange color. So jot that down on a piece of paper. And we can do that for the other colors. See our dark kind of gray blue here has this value. So make note of the colors of your logo so you can pick a matching color scheme in the wizard later. Now we've also loaded the same logo into Adobe Photoshop. So with the eyedrop tool, you can just move your cursor over and you see the same RGB values. Now for a logo imported into a document, you want to make sure it's also sized correctly. So we'll just check the image size. And you'll see it is 1.3 inches wide by 1.3 inches high. So about an inch to an inch and a half is a good size for your title page logo. You also see the resolution is set at 150 pixels per inch. That's a good high resolution value for having a nice clean printing logo. Now we're using a PNG file, see logo.png. You can also use GIF files, JPEGs. The PNG format's good because it's going to give you a high quality logo. JPEGs, if you're going to use those, make sure you save them as very high quality, like 100%. So we'll run our wizard. So we're going to show you how to import your logo using our wizard software, and we'll also show you how to do it manually by just inserting your logo directly into the Word document templates. Okay, so we're going to go into the Document Styles button, and we're showing the For Any Business design theme. That's the most brandable pack we have. It starts out gray, black, and white color scheme, very conservative looking, and it's meant to either be used in that format or to build up your own design and color scheme. All of our other packs we've pre-made with add-in logo designs and colors already added to the templates. So we'll click Edit Style. Now this Graphics tab, these three values, Custom Logo X, Custom Logo Y, and Custom Logo Scaling Factor, are the three values that can affect the positioning of where the wizard will put your logo. So by default, these are zeros and ones. That just means the wizard will put it in its default location. If you want to override that default location, you can set an exact XY location here and a custom scaling factor. 1 just means 100%. If you want to use the wizard to scale up or down your logo, you can set that here. Now we'll click the Colors tab. Now we're going to pick a color scheme that matched our logo. So we're going to see if there's any pre-made color schemes that have, say, orange and gray So we've got an orange-gray color scheme already predefined. But we want to tailor these colors that are going to be applied to our Word document to exactly match our color scheme of our logo. So this is going to go back to where we picked out the exact RGB values using Paint or Photoshop. So for color 1, that's going to be our lightest color. We're going to just change this a little bit. Make it slightly darker. For color 2, we want to change this orange to the exact orange that's in our logo. So the numbers we wrote down from that from Photoshop or Paint, we're going to type in here. And you'll see our logo has a little darker shade of orange. And for color 3 and 4, we're going to set those to our dark color of our logo. Now we've set a color scheme that matches our logo better. Now these colors are going to be applied to various parts of the document, say header and footer fonts, table cell colors, and so on. Now to set up our logo, we're going to use the Preferences. So we'll click the Preferences button. The first step is actually putting a link to our logo graphic into the Wizards database. So you see this tab, Logos and Graphics. And this Custom 1 is set aside for you to browse to your logo. And now you see we have a link to our logo graphic. And the title is going to be Custom 1. So I can retitle that. I can say My Logo. Save our preferences. Okay, so now we have a color scheme set and we have our logo in the Wizard database. So now each time we're going to create a new document, we want to get our logo into that document. So we'll create a document project, add new project. And you'll see this drop down here, pick title page header. If you do not change this, it will keep the stock proposal logo or graphic in the title page. So we click this drop down, scroll down through all these options, and you'll see My Logo or Custom 1 at the bottom, and you'll click that. So now we're setting up in the project screen that we want to use our custom logo in the title page. So now we pick our documents. We'll do, say, a cover letter, a title page, back page, executive summary. So you do have to select the title page document because that is where the Wizard will insert your logo. So we'll save our project and build our document. Wait for it to process. Okay, now that the Wizard has generated the document, we'll open it. Scroll down past the cover letter, and you'll see it inserted our logo in its default location in the title page. Also, you'll see it applied the color scheme to the document. Now, using the stock proposal pack for any business with the stock title page, we actually use shape objects. These are word shape objects. So you can actually click these shapes and modify them. You could resize them, you can move these around, you can create your own custom design and apply your same color scheme to these shapes. Now, depending on the proposal pack you purchased, other proposal packs won't use shape objects that can be applied colors to. Some of them have stock photos in the backgrounds and so on. So depending on the proposal pack, you'll see differences in how the wizard applies the color scheme and what it can and can't apply colors to. As we scroll down, you'll see the color scheme applied to various pages and also the back page. So that is how you get your logo through the wizard interface into your document. Now, using those custom X, Y, and scaling options we showed you in the Edit Style screen, you can set your own custom positioning for this. Now, to do it manually, say you want your logo in the same spot every time in an exact position, and you want to set it yourself, you don't want the wizard to do it, you can just edit the title page. You can actually edit any template and do this. This works with any Word document using standard Word features. Now, this is our stock title page for the proposal pack for any business design before the wizard incorporates it into a document and applies color scheme changes and logos. You'll see this word proposal was removed and replaced with your logo. This is a placeholder where your logo goes. So to do it manually, this is what you'd use if you're using the proposal pack on a Mac, or you were not running our wizard software, or if you want to customize the templates yourself and not use the wizard to do the logo replacement. So we can cut this entire block. Now we're just going to use Word's insert feature, insert picture. And we'll just select our graphic. Now you'll note that Microsoft Word places it in the document in a way that I cannot move it around or manipulate it. So what I have to do is right-click, Picture. Depending on the version of Word, that might be a format box. Change the layout from inline to either behind text or in front of text. We're going to use in front of text. It just makes it easier to manipulate it. And you'll see the outline changed. Now we can actually move the graphic around the page wherever we want. We can scale it. So this is how you get your logo into the document manually. And this works for any graphic, any pictures you want to put in any Word document anywhere. If you save our stock templates, any edits you've made like this will automatically get pulled into the next proposal you create. So if you're going to insert your logo manually, you do not have to set the logo link in the preferences, and you do not have to select your custom logo from the drop-down. And that's all there is to it for getting your logo and setting a custom color scheme in the wizard. Click subscribe to keep up on the latest proposal writing tips with Proposal Kit.